Hello everyone, today we will see how we can create a scheduled cloud flow using Power Automate. So a scheduled cloud flow will trigger in the defined date and time. It requires a frequency definitions that could be triggered at a specific second, time, hour, day, week or month. Let's say like to send an email to congratulate an employee on their work anniversary within our organization. To automate this process, I have set up a scheduled cloud flow that checks my SharePoint list daily and sends the anniversary email. So now let's move forward to our SharePoint list and our cloud flow. So this is my SharePoint list, which contains the employee information like title, employee name, birth date, department, joining date, manager. So if I will move on to our my flow, so this is my flow which will run every day, and we will get items from the SharePoint list, and then we will check the joining date of the employee is equal to the current date. Then we will send an email and congratulate for his or her work anniversary. So let's say I will run this flow and I will show you how it works. Then I will tell you how you can create this flow. Click on manually, then click on test button, then click on run flow, then click on done. So here you can see your flow ran successfully. If I will go to the employee information list, so today's date is 22/9/2023. So here you can check the joining of the employee. This one is the 22/9/2020, but the month is 22/9. So this employee completed around 3 years in this organization. So we will send an email to the Haripriya Dhal to congratulate her. So as our flow runs successfully, so here you can see the Haripriya Dhal get an email like for the anniversary, work anniversary. So now let's see how we can create this flow. For this, open the Power Automate flow. So we will do make.powerautomate.com. We'll go to this URL. Now click on create. Next, click on schedule cloud flow. Here we need to provide the flow name, and then let's say I will give the name as work anniversary greetings. Next, we need to choose the date and time. Then it will repeat every day. For me, it will repeat every day and it will check the SharePoint list item. So the frequency is it will repeat every day. Then click on create button. So now you can see it will runs every day. By clicking on edit, also you can change your frequency like date. You want to run every day or every month or every week or every hour, every minute or every second based on your requirement. Next, I will add compose action where we will format our date and time as MMDD format. So for this, click on expression, select format date time function. Here we need to provide UTC now, which will return our current date and time. And then we will format this current date and time with MMDD format, capital MM and then hyphen DD. And then click on OK. So it will return like today's current date is 22/9/2023, so it will return as 0922. In next step we will get all the items from the SharePoint list. So for this I will search for get items action. Then we will need to provide the site address. So here I need to change my connection, and then here's my site address I have chosen, and then I have to choose the list name is employee information. Next step is to check whether the joining date, day and month is equal to current date, day and month. If it is equal to current date, day and month, then we will send a greetings email to the employee. So for this, we will add a condition where I will choose joining date. Here I will search for joining date. Here you can see the joining date. Just okay. So as our SharePoint list contains multiple items and our get items action will return array of items. So when we check joining date, it will not check the joining date for a particular item. It will check the joining date for all the employee. So for that, the Power Automate automatically adds the apply to each action, which will look through the all the items and check the joining date of the employee. So here I will format the joining date. For that, I need to copy this one. So here I have copied the joining date. Then here I will write format date time. And here I will format the joining date as MMDD, capital MM, then DD. Now here I need to remove the @ symbol and click on OK. Then we need to choose the is equal to operator, and here I need to provide the this compose output. Just go little bit down. Here you can see the output of the compose action and choose the compose action output. Now we need to get how many years the employee worked in the company, so we can provide the like it is 2 years employee completed in our company, or it is 3 years employee completed in our company. For that we need to subtract the year of joining date and the current date year. So for that I will take the compose action. As I have already created the expression, so I will copy from my flow. So I will show you and I will explain in the notepad. So what I am doing here is, I am formatting the current date and time to year. So it will return the current date and time is 22/9/2023. So it will return 2023. Then we are converting this 2022 to the integer format. So for that I have used int method, and similarly we are converting the joining date and time of the employee to get the year, and then we are converting it into the integer. Now we get the two integer joining year and the current year, and then we are subtracting using the subtract sub method. So go to the expression and I will paste it here, and then I will click on OK. Now we have subtracted the year. Now we have completed check the joining date of the employee with the current date. Now it's time to send an email to an employee. So for that we will add and send an email V2 action that will send an email to the Outlook of the employee. So for that, search for send an email action. Here you can see, choose the send an email V2 version, and here provide the employee's email. For that, click on the advanced mode and then go down and select employee name email, and here provide the subject. I will copy from my previous one, and next we need to provide the body part. So that also I will copy So here you can see, just a recap, the flow will trigger every day. It will get the items from the SharePoint list, then it will check the employees month and day is equal to the current month and day. Then we are subtracting the current year with employees joining year. If the condition is true, then we are sending an email to the employee. So click on save button. So our flow is saved. So click on test button, then click on manually. So here you can see your flow runs successfully. If I will check my email, I got a greetings email from the organization. So one more thing, as our flow is a scheduled cloud flow, like it will check SharePoint list every day. So if you don't want this flow to run every day, then you need to turn off the flow. So here you can see an option of turn off option. Just click on the turn off button. It will turn off your flow. If you want to run the flow every day, then just turn on the button. It will turn on the button and it will run every day, and it will check your SharePoint list and send an email based on your the employee joining date. Thank you. That's all for today. We will see you on the next video where we will create an desktop flow in Power Automate Desktop.